everybody, I'm Travis. On this Classics Are Better video, I'm going to be trying out this Raptor spray bed liner in this old Silverado. Let's see how it works out. Hey everybody, so as I was saying, the plan for today is to try out this Raptor spray bed liner and my old 04 Silverado here I call Frosty. As you can see, it definitely needs some TLC. Yes, this is a Chevy Silverado, but this should be pretty generic for anybody with a pickup looking to spray this stuff in there. I had called some professional services like Rhino Liner and Line X and all that kind of good stuff, and you know, they want $400, $500, $600 to do it, and I'm just thinking no thank you on that. This was a little bit over $100, so let's give it a try. It has good reviews, so hopefully it works out well. All right, so like any job like this, y'all, prep is going to be key when you're doing any kind of paint or liner or anything like that. So just take the time, be efficient, do it right the first time so you're not wasting your time and get bubbles or bad results or whatever in the end, right? So give it a little effort, see how it turns out. What I did to prep the bed on this is I swept it out, then I leaf blowed it out, then I washed it. Then I got a Scotch-Brite pad, the heavy duty, green side down, or you could use like 80 grit sandpaper or something like that, and scuffed up the whole thing just to give it the bed liner something to kind of bite into and grab on. Then I washed it all out again, right? After that, you're gonna wanna get your favorite degreaser and degrease the whole bed, get all the kind of grime and oil and residue, stuff like that out of there, as paint, liner, anything like that is not going to want to stick to any kind of oily type anything under there. So get all the oil, grease, everything like that out, degrease it real good, and then I washed it out one more time. That is where we are right now. All right, so once you get everything cleaned and prepped and ready to go, the next step is going to be taping it all up and getting it all masked off so that you only spray with the liner what you want to spray with the liner. Basically what I'm going to be using here is some drop cloths just to protect the other vehicles and like go over the cab of the truck, etc. I'm going to put one down here on the ground just to protect from overspray from the tailgate. Everything else is just going to be, you know, blue painter's tape or green frog tape. Get you some masking paper, and you can use that to kind of get down, or you know, hold down the plastic and attach everywhere else. And then I also use aluminum foil for stuff like this bumper, so that way you can just crunch it all around instead of using just a ton of tape or having to hack the paper up. All that kind of stuff just makes it quick and easy. If you have screws or bolts, anything like that on there that you don't want to have covered, tape them off ahead of time and save yourself the headache of digging them out later. So not prepped, prepped. All right, so now that we got the truck taped up and ready to go, the next step is going to be mixing all this stuff up. Luckily, they make it really easy on us. So we're just going to take the hardener, pour it here in this little cup, which they already have marked out at 8 ounces for us. Pour it in the bottle here with the actual coating itself and shake this up for about 2 minutes. Then you just take off the cap, screw it into the spray gun, and apply. It does say that you should apply between 40 and 60 PSI, and that your PSI is going to affect your texture. So kind of find a discrete spot or test on a box or something else, you know, somewhere, and get that nailed into exactly what you want. Send it. All right, y'all, so make sure you wear your respirator. This stuff is no joke. It reeks. It is extremely strong, so be safe. Wear your respirator while you do it. We're gonna wait about 15 to 20 minutes, and then we can take the tape off this thing and see totally how we did or whatnot. After that, it takes about 24 hours to be touch safe, like where you can touch it with your fingers, stuff like that. And then depending on humidity, 4 to 5 days for it to like fully cure where you can carry loads with it. Alrighty, so it's the next day. It's been about 21 hours or so since I sprayed everything, and I love it. I think that this came out looking awesome. So my magic number on the PSI was 47, and that got me kind of this just rough texture on here, which to me looks very, very similar to like a Line-X or a Rhino liner. And at just a fraction of the cost, I am just super pumped about this thing. To be legit, spraying it was super easy. It came out great. I had no issues with that once I started going. There is a lot of overspray, so tape everything up. Hey y'all, as always, I greatly appreciate y'all watching this episode of Classics Are Better. Help a car dude out. Click that like or subscribe if you got some value or some good information from this video. Totally helps me out. But other than that, y'all, get out there, get wrenching, and I'll check y'all next time.